Good morning everyone, it's Anita here from Flower Folk Farm, and today I've just come outside. It's pretty early in the morning and I'm enjoying the beautiful crisp morning of our second or third day of winter. And I've been watching my hives because last week I harvested some honey and I'm just keeping an eye on them. I'm about to pack them down for winter, which means that I'm going to cover them with some polystyrene just to help keep the hives protected and warm as much as possible. I always leave a little bit of honey in there for them for over winter. So I've only harvested a few frames, but while I was doing that, I actually noticed that there was a wasp hanging around. Now, for anyone who knows anything about bees, wasps are predators and they can cause a lot of issues within the hive. Now, this hive that I've just harvested from has had a couple of little minor issues. We actually lost one of our queens. So I came out one day to the hive and realised and found that the queen dead out the front of the hive. So what I think has happened is the colony have superseded her. I have noticed the bee numbers have dropped, but they're still fine, and this is a couple of months after. So now I think what has happened is because the numbers have dropped, we are now seeing that they are a little bit vulnerable, and so now wasps are hanging around a little bit. Now, the thing is with wasps, what they do is, and they're quite common at this time of the year because they're hungry and they're looking for feed. So they're looking for honey and they will eat the larva, the bee larva as well, the brood. So which means that the girls coming into winter, that can pose a real threat to the hive. So I'm going to show you what has happened and talk you through it and just kind of explain how I'm going to try and resolve this, because I'm a little worried about this hive now. And I just think coming into winter, it's probably not the most ideal thing to have happen. So anyway, I'll turn the camera around and show you where we're at. Okay, so what you'll see here is there's a few deceased bees out the front and they're upside down, and we've still got really good action happening. The girls are coming in and out, but what you'll see here, this is what I found this morning, is a dead wasp. Now, while I've been standing here recording, I also saw another wasp come up and try and enter the hive. Now what happens is you'll see here the girls are all at the entrance there, and you'll actually have bees that are guarding. They're sort of set, they're kind of like sentinels, and they sit at the front there, and that's their job. They guard from pests coming in. So I dare say what's happened is there's been a bit of an issue in the hive. I'd say that wasp has actually stung a lot of those bees. And I dare say that the girls have had a bit of a fight on their hands to try and keep that wasp out. Thankfully, that wasp is dead, but I've noticed another wasp hanging around and I am concerned. So today, my job is to try and fix this. So let's go and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm back. I've done some research on how to tackle these wasps, and basically all the bee forums and the bee sites are saying that I need to build what's called a robber screen, which will help not just to protect the hive from wasps, but also other bees that are potentially hive robbing. And we use some fly screen for that, and basically I will put that just at the entrance. So I'm going to reduce the size of the entrance, although the entrances aren't that big. I'll show you. Then that gives the bees more opportunity to actually fight off anything that's coming in that shouldn't be. So the guard bees who will be standing at the door will have a smaller area to cover, and hopefully that'll help them. I've finished making the little screens to go over the front entrances for the hives. Basically, I've just used a piece of screen like this, and what it's going to do is protect them from any honey robbing over winter. So just will help them get back up to where they need to be after having a new queen and going through some hive stress there around that. So I'll keep you posted and let you know how we go with that. But I think we've diverted any sort of disaster at this point in time. So I'll keep you posted though, and give you some updates with how the girls go. But thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you've learnt something today, and come back again and watch soon. Okay, bye.